ready. You want me to be ready?
Whatever you
Like
want.
you want me to be on? Want me to do it?
Do it.
All right, here we go. Let me turn it on. Full power.
That's a weird car.
Listening to the Super Live Adventure Podcast.
Hey.
I am shoeless Chris Argentino.
I'm John Saluga. I have shoes on.
Oh, I'm Joe Imburgio.
Joe Imburgio's
I
here.
have a jacket on.
Where's the?
I jumped and my shoe flew off.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's more of a moccasin.
Yeah, they're like slipper. I call them house shoes.
Yes, I
They're
gotta
house
get some of those. I have
Yeah.
house slides. They're 3 sizes too big.
Really?
Yeah.
So you'd slip out of them too if you would introduce
Yes,
him to Super
exactly.
Live
If I did what
Podcast.
you just did.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing with him. His shoe size varies. It's like
Among
no one I've
brands.
ever met.
Do your feet expand and shrink, or are they just different shoes? Because I get that, like with shirts, an extra large. Sometimes it's an extra large. Sometimes an extra
Yeah.
large is like an extra medium.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Well, shoe size does vary between brands, but this stays here, right? This is not going to go out.
No, I'm
anywhere.
not gonna tell
No,
him.
we don't. Just the
I think-
raccoons.
I think I'm actually like, if you put me in one of those little metal shoe devices that measures your foot.
Yeah.
I think I'm like a 7.5 in men's,
Okay.
but I've never
But you-
really fit in one of those. You know, it's like too
It's a
tight.
small foot.
I know.
Yeah, but then you go up as high as what?
I've worn a 10.
Oh wow! All right.
That's what I mean. Like I
All right.
understand, like
Yeah.
going up a half a size, maybe a full size, but that's.
I tend to hover around a 9. That's like the one I don't think I'm a 7.5. I just feel like,
I don't think you're 7.5 either.
yeah.
But you're putting your foot in that thing, and it's no
Yeah, the foot
like,
guillotine or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's not like I don't know.
It's not an exact science.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess it
it's
is. I
Some
don't
guy
know.
made it. It's stride right.
But no, there's definitely like, I mean, I don't know. What's this? This stuff, feel my toe in this
Yeah.
shoe.
Oh wow.
There's room, right?
Yeah, very, very much
But
room.
it would be too tight if I had this is a size 9.
Really?
Yeah.
See that?
That's so weird. Maybe you just have a wide foot.
I don't think so. I think I'm a
Maybe you're
weird
wi-
foot.
Maybe you're like a wide. Maybe you're like a wide 6.
Yeah.
It's wide, long way.
A girthy
I
7.
don't know. No, I guess so, yeah. But it's true what they say about shoes.
What's that?
That that you wear them on your feet.
Yeah.
I
If
still
you're
love
lucky.
Pee Wee's Playhouse with Cowboy Curtis.
Yeah.
There's that thing where he's just like, I think Cowboy Curtis says the line where he's got like cowboy boots or whatever, and he's like, Pee Wee's like, you got some big boots. He's like, you know what they say about people with big boots, and it just they hang. They just let it hang, and he goes, they got big feet, and then they just laugh and move on, and I'm like, it's the best. But those are
Yeah.
the jokes that got that show off the air, because when he got in trouble for what he did,
Then they pulled
then
that
suddenly
up.
you realized how much of that there was on that
Really?
show. Yeah, it happens a lot.
I
When
wonder,
he like looks up the mail lady's skirt and stuff. And
Yeah.
everything. Like yeah,
Oh.
it happens. Yeah.
you know, there was a time when like Sinead O'Connor got like canceled in the 90s for ripping up the Pope's picture, right?
on
Yeah.
SNL,
Which I
yeah,
feel like
remember
nowadays you wouldn't get in as much trouble for.
that. Oh, not at all. That you
And,
wouldn't
like-
get in any trouble.
But like I think masturbating today in a theater you might get in trouble. I think.
Maybe, but it was still like it was a porno.
Right.
It
It
was
was,
a
it was,
porno,
it was
yeah.
an area kind of where that's expected. My question is, was there a time period where like that would have been like okay? Was there like a moment in time where like, you know, like you wouldn't get in trouble for doing it?
I think as a
mid '70s New York
Yeah.
City.
as a just getting caught. Yeah, but as the like if it was Captain Kangaroo, like do you think he was just like jerking it in a theater somewhere?
No,
'Cause when it's a
Well,
kid's
I don't know.
host-
Yeah, I know. There's an extra.
And they loved putting the picture of him in the paper with the beard and the long hair. I remember getting upset when I saw it.
Oh, his vampire picture?
Yeah, he's got
that's
right. He's like
scary.
it's like Pee Wee from Buffy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that guy.
Pee Wee from Buffy. That's a really creepy Pee Wee.
Yeah, I got it's a really creepy Pee Wee.
I never saw the original. Is he like the Giles or whatever from the show, or what is he?
I don't know the show, but he's a vampire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a
one of the-
vampire.
He's
in
like
it.
Spike, the sexy vampire.
I don't think
I don't know,
Angel?
'cause I don't know the show, but I've only seen the movie.
Okay, I don't really know the show, but I know the characters from the show.
All right, he was just like a lackey vampire. He wasn't
Okay.
the head. He was maybe like second, maybe like
Yeah,
the
he's a-
second in charge vampire.
Sure. Yeah.
It must be hard to work up the ranks as a vampire because no one's getting fired or dying.
Yeah, right.
You
They'd
know?
you have to pray for a Van Helsing.
Yeah, exactly.
type
Yeah.
of situation. Like
It's
there's
tough.
really no moving up.
Yeah,
You're
your
right.
seniority sucks.
It's like trying
Yeah.
to join the Grey Kill Swim Club. You have to wait for people to die to get in.
Or
oh, it's
drown.
like that?
I think it was for a
Yeah.
while. Yeah, it was like a 7-year wait list. You know.
I don't like it.
the only vampire in the swim club. That's what you got to
Yeah.
You know, I just saw Pee-wee in a weird fucking thing. I went to see, I was just telling you before, Joe, I went to see Beetlejuice at the Alamo Draft House on Staten Island with my kids. And they play, like, before the movie, they play all these weird clips and shit. And they played these clips. It was like the opening theme song and, like, the first, like, quarter of the show before it hits commercials of this old sitcom I'd never heard of. I forgot what it was called, too. It was like Buddies or something. And it was fucking Michael Keaton and Jim Belushi.
Huh.
And they play like
In a
these
sitcom?
like these two roommate, like farty guys. It was very bosom buddies without all the drag.
Without the bosom.
Yeah, yeah.
Just buddies.
Buddies.
Yeah, it's just buddies.
Ball
I think it might have been like,
Ball
yeah.
buddies.
What do you call it?
They dress like men. they leave the house dressing like
Right.
Maybe we'll get jobs now, Jim
Wow.
Belushi. But yeah, because you know, obviously Michael Keaton, so they're playing like all these weird things. And it was this fuck. I didn't know we were going to talk about this. Otherwise, I would have researched the name.
Well, you brought it up though.
I
Yeah.
did.
It's like, if I knew.
I thought it would.
if I knew this was going to come up, I would have brought my notes.
I thought it would come to me. But it's weird because it's that like it's kind of like when you see Paul Rubens in the Blues Brothers, the waiter, like it's him. It's so obviously Pee Wee Herman. He's doing the voice. He has the haircut. It's everything but the suit.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like it's just real weird.
There was a run of like sitcoms. Like they did a Ferris Bueller's Day Off sitcom.
Yes.
Yep.
Just real weird. Like he got in like incestuous with his sister.
Did he?
Yeah. This was like before Game of Thrones. He was like getting like really like weirdly
Is it
like hitting on his sister.
is
One of the
Jennifer
episodes.
Aniston the sister in that? Because she's on.
Jennifer
she's in
Aniston is the sister. Yes.
Which
That's
show is
why.
Sarah Jessica Parker in? It's like a sitcom.
Mr. Ed.
that.
There it is. Oh, it's so nice to witness one of these in person. Have you ever tried to play a melody with it?
With the band.
Yeah, with
right?
the band.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, kind of more not melody, but more like back and forth
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
kazoo.
Yeah.
Because
I should-
you know, what else you gonna go back and forth with the
Good
kazoo?
wallpaper for the song.
I
Yeah.
should say we should do the business quick in case somebody doesn't know. Joe Imburgio works with me on Impractical Jokers. He's
That's
also a musician in the band Bueno.
Yes, that's
Oh,
right.
thank you.
And happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yes,
Happy
happy
birthday.
birthday.
Ah, thanks so much. What a treat.
Baby boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, how old are you now?
I'm 36.
36.
Is that a salad day to you?
I would love to be 36 again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just I'm not even what I have to do day to day isn't even that different. I literally have like the same job.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
know.
Like it's just I want to feel
Is it gonna get that
36
bad?
again. Yeah, it changes. It like he was talking about diverticulitis and stuff.
Yeah.
I saw Sean Donnelly had a bit that I saw on Instagram earlier that made me laugh, where he was just talking about being a zennial,
Mhm.
which we are. You know what I mean? It's kind of that like
Yeah, kind of the cusp.
not quite a millennial, not quite Gen X, and he's like, yeah, what it means is I'm allowed to have a TikTok, but I also need a colonoscopy.
Yeah.
Yeah, just it's shit like that. COVID sped it up too for me.
Oh yeah.
Just not moving my body for a couple of years.
It was
As
like
soon as I
slow
hit
time
40, it
travel.
was like that's the wrong way thing to do.
Do you
at that
stay
point.
active?
I do now. The dog is helping me.
It's good.
I'm walking him and stuff, and
I'm hoping that'll put,
dude, he made a fucking noise tonight that like I think everybody in my town heard it because he was fixed a week ago.
Oh yeah.
He had to wear the cone and everything. We weren't because I walk him in the. I
He
do,
tried
like,
to fuck me the last time I saw
He
him.
was.
I
was
heard
so
horny for Imburgio. Like as
you know-
more than like as much as he wanted my son when this guy walked in, he was like,
Doesn't
"Whoa."
forget Ben.
sweet 36.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I've
You know,
been
in
there.
dog years, I'm like 5.
Yeah, right. Hey,
Yeah.
I've been there.
Sure.
Nothing. This dog wants nothing to do with fucking
Not
me.
like that. He's not trying to fuck you.
Why?
I don't know.
He's trying to fuck everybody but me.
You know what? I don't say no.
No, yeah, he was.
I
you
don't
were kinda,
either.
You let it go
Why?
on a little bit, but then you started getting it's annoying.
Well, because I
But-
figured he'll stop at some point. You know, like
He'll
we said, like
stop
Cousin
when
Eddie.
He's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has it ever happened to
You know, I
completion?
didn't let him. I didn't have that thought until after he was fixed.
Let him
Like,
do one.
Yeah.
Oh, he never
He'll
got
never
to
experience an
shoot.
orgasm.
He never blew his load.
Oh, you cut them balls off blue, huh?
Maybe it's for the
Yeah.
best. I mean, imagine you had one orgasm once in your life and that was it.
And then you
It's
know
better
that.
than
and then say,
none. Well,
I'm
yeah,
not-
yeah, because
I'm
you don't know
not-
what you're missing.
I'm not
yeah.
so sure about that. I don't know. I
Yeah.
mean, I couldn't let him do it with my kids, but when you were, I mean, you could have helped me out.
You should have said
I would
something.
have got. I have Saran wrap and stuff.
I know. I would have been more than happy.
Wrapped your leg.
You have to do that. Don't go out of your way.
Well, I take him for a week. We didn't do this, but the cone is off now. We do like a half-hour walk. I walk Ben to school in the morning and back, and then immediately walk the dog for a half hour, and then do another walk at night. So I'm
Mhm.
like walking a bunch.
Okay, there
more,
you
which
go.
is good. But the dog, it's like he forgot everything having a week off from taking the walk, and today he was just like out of control on the leash, and he kind of was like running ahead and biting the leash and pulling and spinning and just being awful. And then he darted out ahead of me, and the leash lined up right between his legs where he's still got like
Oh.
fresh stitches.
Oh,
And it just-
Franken-nuts.
And he
Ooh.
was like,
Yeah.
I looked outside like, what?
Yeah.
happened? Yeah. It
Well,
was,
it was like when I stepped on my dog's nuts years ago.
Oh my god.
I've talked about this a long time ago.
it's one of
probably
my
in the
favorite things
vault.
ever, though.
It's probably in the episodes that are in the vault, but a million
What's
years
the
ago.
circumstance?
The dog he was lying with his very comfortable
Yeah.
at home with his
Yeah,
balls
he was
out
just
on the
laying
floor.
balls?
down.
Big
ball,
balls?
yeah,
Yeah.
normal. Yeah, he's a black lab. Big,
Yeah.
big guy.
Big enough that you could step on just the balls.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And I was like sneaking out of my house. I was probably like 14, 15, sneaking out in the middle of the night. Black lab, can't see him. All of a sudden, I step on something and I just hear, "Oh!" Woke everybody up.
I remember you telling me, it was like, he's like, my dog screamed like a man. Like a man.
Oh man.
That was the scene.
What'd you do that
I can
for?
picture it.
He had nightmares about that dog where the dog would walk on its hind legs like a
Yeah.
person. It would be
I
all like,
saw him in the backyard, and he was walking on his
Just jerking
hind
off.
legs, jerking off. And he was like holding a knife, and like he looked at me and like ran off. And I was like into the night. I was like, "Oh
Wow.
my god!" But it was like that trying to walk, like very like Animal Farm, like
Yeah.
trying. I was like, "What the fuck?"
That's dark
Like,
shit, man.
Yeah, it was real creepy. By the way, the name of that show was Working Stiffs. I just looked it up.
working stiffs.
Working Stiffs.
I gotta look it up.
What do you
Yeah.
think? Were they like? Do they work at a graveyard? Like, what is or a mortuary?
I don't know. You know what?
Is there
I
play
don't
on
know.
words?
I don't know. Maybe. You know what? I don't know. Maybe they worked in the porn theater.
Maybe.
They
Yeah.
worked with Pee Wee.
Q showed us an old intro to a TV show that we never heard of. Do you know a show called Manimal?
I've heard of Manimal, but I've never seen Manimal.
It's really good.
I mean, only when I look in the mirror, I don't see many Manimals.
It's got those almost like old like Hulk TV show style
Yeah,
like
yeah,
effects, but it's a guy can like morph into any animal, and he's called Manimal. It's really
What
ridiculous.
a great power. What a great power for like a late 70s, early 80s TV show. I think that's like when it took place, right?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
back when you could still like you couldn't do there was no computer graphics, but you
Yeah.
could get an animal then.
Yeah.
Like we work on a show now. If you want to get an animal, it's for any kind. Like we're always pitching monkeys.
It's
Like,
got to be dead. That's the only way you can get it.
you can't.
Yeah.
But back then, you could get a monkey easy.
Yeah.
You get anything easy. There's like in the intro to that show, there's like a panther or something like running around,
Yes.
jumping through like a window. You know what I mean? Like that kind
That's
of.
perv.
Yeah.
Dude, I was just hearing something about this. There's this movie Cannibal Holocaust. That's like,
Yeah.
it's banned. You've heard of it? It's like
It's one of those movies that's like half fake and half real.
yeah, it got like
Faces of Death or something.
yes, like a lot of people in
Oh.
Italy thought it was a snuff film, and like the director was actually being like tried for murder until like the cast came out like, no, we're alive. Like it didn't, but no humans were killed, but apparently a ton of animals were killed in this movie.
Yeah, like
And there's
on film.
a monkey scene, and where they kill a monkey. And the first take got fucked up, so they had to kill two monkeys.
No, that's the worst part.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Like the understudy, they had to kill
Yeah. The under monkey.
the stand-in.
Oh.
Mr. Bananas, come in here, please.
They killed a monkey. Something went wrong with the film, and so then they had to bring out a little person in a monkey costume. And they killed that guy.
Jimmy, you left the lens cap on. Bring in Warwick Davis.
Kenny Baker's brother.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Monkey Baker, they call
Monkey
him. I
Baker.
forget his real name. Monkey Baker.
Banana Baker.
And what was that other show with the detective? Lancelot the monkey or something?
Oh, Lancelot Link.
Yeah,
That's it.
That's an all like chimpanzee show. That's
They-
like apes riding camels and oh, it's so good.
Apes riding camels, mass hysteria.
It's the best.
Yeah.
That's the best. To take like, oh God, to like capture a chimpanzee, put clothes on it, bring it out to the desert, put it on a camel, and
Bring it out to the desert.
like every step of the way. It sucks.
It's so confusing for that poor ape.
I know.
You don't have to write a desert scene, but they did. They did a lot of
They
stuff.
went for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That raccoon is back.
Oh,
I haven't seen one this
raccoon.
close in person in a long time.
Oh, they come right up to the door.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The possum was out there. The raccoon was out.
Yeah, it's the zoo.
They keep us company here.
Yeah. It's nice. It's comforting. I do want to hug them.
I do like raccoons.
Yeah.
the record.
I guess.
For the record.
Well, people think I don't because they did like a couple grand worth of damage to my house.
They did a number on Johnsville.
It was not fun.
What you should have done is write a TV show starring your attic raccoons.
Oh,
Put them through hell that way.
make him ride a
That's-
camel in the desert.
Yeah.
Mount a bunch of cameras
Yeah.
and make them ride a camel. Dude, just ride my dog if I can make that happen. A raccoon that rides a dog and fights crime.
And slam dunks basketball.
I was watching. You ever see the music video for Nine Inch Nails? Closer.
Yeah, of course.
Another one?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
spinning, like kind of hanging there.
Yeah, it's like steampunk, creepy.
Yeah,
But there's a recurring shot of like a probably what is it, a Caputin monkey, the little one.
Yeah, Chaput-
Oh,
Chaput-
the-
something.
yeah.
Chaput- yeah.
He's like being crucified, and I was like, I didn't think anything of it as a kid. I was like, wow, that's weird. Like,
yeah.
what did they? I can't tell if it's like really in pain or that's just what they look like, And that wasn't that long ago,
No, it was that was like what, the fucking mid 90s.
like
I don't-
'95.
That's the kind of
Yeah.
I saw some like animal documentary where it was like chimpanzees caught like a small monkey and were kind of like ripping into it while it was alive.
Woof.
This camera angle was this thing like screaming while it's happening. It was like, oh
God.
yeah.
Oh, no.
No, it's-
thank you, sir.
Monkeys
Yeah, I'm not
die
into
some
that stuff.
horrible deaths, man. They really do. I don't know. I for some reason, if I think it feels worse because we identify, but I also think they get put in like crazy situations because they're
it's a
monkeys.
monkey. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're dying in zoos and circuses and labs. and
Crucified by Trent
movies.
Reznor.
Yeah. And even when it's like a quote unquote nice situation, like that woman, Charlotte Nash or something. Remember she had a monkey that she kept as a pet, like treated it like
No.
her son and was like bathing it and eating at the dinner table with it.
Oh, is this the one that ripped her face off?
No, not her
Oh,
face,
alright.
her neighbor's
Our
face.
neighbors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
like
Yeah.
a friend came over.
Yeah, and just scooped her face out like with its hand, and she's alive. Yeah. So
Yeah.
me and my buddy Justin wrote like a miniature like rock opera about that.
Oh, really?
Like,
No way.
it's called Chimp Mall, and like one song is about like from the chimp's point of view. I think it's called like perhaps having a pet chimp was a bad idea. And then the second song is called Mr. Operator, and it's from the point of view of like the 911 operator that's like has to ask all these questions like what color is the chimp, like
Oh,
all these like banal like because you listen to the call and it's like
I've heard that.
how old
call.
is the
It's like
chimp?
a Jim
It's like
Croce
what are you doing?
song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What color is the monkey? And
What
so-
What color was the
Yeah.
monkey?
What is he wearing?
yeah, and that's what that's the whole song is this like call and response between the woman begging for help and the operator that's like just asking for like details.
I want to hear it,
I'll send it to you. Yeah.
please.
That's great.
Yeah, there was the guy. Was it a husband and wife or something? They went back to like a chimp that they had. It was a pet, but then they released it to some sanctuary. And they went to visit it, and the thing like ate the guy's balls.
Whoa.
Went for his face and his balls.
No.
I think that's
just like
That's their move. Yeah.
yeah.
Face and balls?
Yeah.
That's the
They'll
move?
rip
They
your
know.
balls off. They'll rip your face off.
How did it get in your pants down, though?
There's no preventing a monkey's hand from getting your balls.
I think a chimp
Really?
could bite through your arm. like break the bone with its jaw. I think they're that. Yeah.
They have a certain kind of strength.
Yeah, you could see it in Lancelot Link when they're talking. It's like, yeah.
There's
set of nuts in that mouth.
There's no like governor in your head that like there's a governor in your head that like lets you not. I could probably like punch through you, right?
Yeah.
Like I could punch through the raccoon's stomach, but I can't because I'm a human and like my brain won't let me. You know.
I get.
I think monkeys don't have that thing stopping them.
They're not in the Matrix.
They can just go through.
Yeah.
You ever see Jack Reacher, the Tom Cruise version?
No, I've never seen any Jack.
I think I mentioned this to you. Werner Herzog is the villain in it.
Yeah.
And there's a crazy scene. His character is like missing his fingers because he had to chew them off in some kind of like life or death situation.
Like a saw thing or something.
Yeah, and one of his henchmen fails to capture Tom Cruise, and so Werner holds like a gun to his head, and it's like, you know, if you don't want me to shoot you, like chew your finger off. It's crazy. It's this crazy scene. You got to see it, man.
Chew your finger.
He's a really good, and the guy can't do it, and he gets killed. Spoiler.
Wow.
Yeah.
He'd rather die than chew his own finger.
He
Did
just
you give a
couldn't do it.
choice of
Bring
finger?
yourself to do it. Think about what's entailed.
Is it the pinky? What finger?
He said, pick your finger. The guy said.
Well, you gotta go pinky.
Yeah, I would monkey bite it. One quick, swift.
I think you of
You
all
would
of
do
us,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, I would monkey bite my own finger.
I don't know. I'd like to think I could, but I don't know.
It's that or die.
I know. That's the funny thing. The guy died.
Did he have to eat the finger or
No.
just bite it off?
Just get it off. Yeah.
Okay.
Because
I
he's
think
like,
I tried to fake it.
right, like a magic
Yo.
trick.
Yeah, a little sleight of hand.
Yo. Grandpa's magic.
Yeah. Because at first the guy's like, "All right, do you have a knife?" And he's like, "I didn't have a knife when I did it." And it's like, "Oh shit, it's kind of serious."
Wow.
Yeah, coming from the guy who did it himself.
Yeah,
That's
the guy that directed
intense.
Grizzly Dude.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I want to mention because we didn't talk about it last time. Our last show was a weird one because our live show didn't
You mentioned
go
a
that
bit,
well.
yeah.
We did a whole Zoom
yeah,
thing.
Yeah.
Judy Tenuta died,
Yeah.
and we've talked about her a
R.I.P..
lot on this show.
R.I.P. Judy
R.I.P.
Tenuta.
Do you know Judy Tenuta?
I know her name because I've heard you say it a lot.
That's it.
That's all I know about her.
Oh.
Pig.
Look her up.
Sorry,
Well,
that's
me
what
or
you
her?
would yell.
we watched that.
Yes.
It was like I didn't know the
But I
first.
watched it with the audio off.
Oh, well, that's not the same. Judy Tenuta with the audio.
Oh no, she's got like an accordion, and she's
Yeah.
like she's like the goddess, and all men are pigs and grow.
I'll
Yeah,
check it
so
out.
everybody
I'll check it
thinks-
out.
Yeah,
But-
that's her whole thing.
Yeah,
She's great.
She like we watched this video. It was like they launched Comedy Central. Like the first thing Comedy Central aired was Judy Tenuta
Yes,
getting like raised up on
Yeah.
top of this like building.
because she's the goddess.
Yeah. She's screaming her like one-liners and stuff the whole time,
Wow.
straddling this flagpole like between her legs.
Was she
and just
doing
like,
the accordion?
yeah,
too?
baby. Well, she didn't. They should have sent her up with the accordion.
right.
But I
Yeah.
wasn't. That's one of those names when I heard that she died. I wasn't expecting. She was like in her 70s, but
Yeah, that's a shame.
That's when it starts.
I just wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it.
When's the last time you watched any like her recent material? What's the most recent?
1989.
Yeah, we looked into her a little bit to see if she was still around doing her thing. And she
Yeah.
was, but-
Yeah.
She's one of the names that gets tossed around on the show. Another death. This might be attributed to the slap curse because we just talked
Yeah.
about Nuns on the Run recently.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Eric Idle.
No, yeah.
Yes.
But he didn't die. Robbie Coltrane died. Hagrid himself.
Oh right, that was the other
Rubius
guy.
Hagrid.
Yeah. Eric Idle had a close call. He had pancreatic cancer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a whole article about his
Really?
experience, like just barely surviving it. Yeah.
Robbie Coltrane? No, I didn't
No,
know.
Eric Idle.
Oh, Eric Idle.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
Eric
right.
Idle. Okay. Well, we talk about him too much. He's next.
Yeah. Careful.
Be
He
careful.
can live through anything. I've seen European Vacation.
Nuns on the Run used to play on like Channel 11. Would have like a movie of Saturday afternoon movie, and that's the only time I ever saw it, like with commercials, and I don't remember it much.
It's where I fell in love with that song in that movie.
From Yellow.
The Race. Yeah, it's a yellow song. When the nuns are running, there's a song that plays that I
Oh, I gotta hear it. Yeah.
forgot about. That's how it came up. I was listening to the radio. This guy like was just playing like 45s and stuff, and he put this song on, and it like took me back to like a
Unlocked
weird memory. And then
something.
the guy, when he came back, he was like, "Some of you might remember that from a movie called Nuns on the Run," and I was like, "Yeah." And it's the same band that does talking about Ferris Bueller, the
Bow, bow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same, and I've been like
Beautiful.
listening to a bunch of their stuff.
Well, how's the rest of their catalog?
I love it. You should look
He's a
into
total
them.
yellowhead. Yeah, you would actually. I think you would like them.
All
They're
right.
really weird.
I love it.
Hey, what are you drinking over there, buddy?
I'm drinking a Ross Bacchanator or Doppelbock tonight.
Yeah,
It's a lot of
It's
funny
8%.
letters.
This
A lot
is-
of funny letters in there.
Yeah, I gotta one of these and I'm all right, but yeah, these are strong.
If you double on the double Bach, you're not getting home.
No,
You're sleeping with the raccoons.
that's right.
I got a 'Tis the Season Ross Jacktoberfest Pumpkin Marzen.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's a Marzen?
I don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know. You
We
can
drink all the
taste
time.
it,
We don't
though.
know
It
anything.
tastes Marzen-y.
Okay. Well, you have to tell me what I have.
Oh, I made you Applejack from the Southern Hudson Valley with apple cider from the Southern Hudson Valley with an apple slice from an
There's a
apple
theme.
from the Southern Hudson Valley.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Very nice.
Delicious.
Yeah, these are like good fall drinks.
Mhm.
All of us.
Yeah, right? Look at that.
Let's do the thing real quick. If you want some Ross yourself, go to us.taproom.com.
Tap room.
No O's in room.
You leave those O's where you found them.
That's
don't
right.
pick them up. Don't bring them home. Don't show them to your mom. Don't make your brother jealous with them. You leave them where you found them.
You can get Ross delivered straight to your door, and if you use promo code RossPod15, you get 15% off any order $25 or more.
Damn, that's a good fall deal, man.
There you go.
Very good, guys.
Thank you,
Now
Ross.
do it again. One more take. We had like the last like big day out last week. We hung out in Prospect Park for a little bit with for my birthday, and Sean came with the family.
Yeah, I went with
It
the
was nice.
kids.
I
So
was-
Jay Miller was there, and Pete
Yeah.
Ravello, Tim Duffy. It was cool.
I was upstate that weekend.
Did your kids have a special moment?
Yeah. Well,
I don't know if you want to talk about it.
yeah, we can talk about. Well, there was no.
'Cause I have questions.
There was a bathroom. It was like a park bathroom.
Yeah.
in like
We
a
picked
building.
the spot because it was near the bathrooms. It was a picnic, and there was a bathroom nearby. Picnic tables, you know.
Yeah.
The bathrooms closed at 4.
I didn't know
no
that.
one realized that.
Oh.
My kids are 3 and 5.
All the way as far as you could be from
Miller's
home.
nieces are there. It was the same. We all had the same issue. Suddenly, kids had to go to the bathroom, and you're in like a park in Brooklyn, and we're like, we might have to leave because Ben was like, I have to poop real bad, and I was like, all right. I was like, let me know if it's an emergency. We'll go. And he's like, I don't want to go in the park. Like he didn't want to go in the park. He didn't want to go in the woods. And I understand. Like peeing is one thing. He didn't want to shit in the woods. Where pizza
you're
gets
making.
delivered for the party in Prospect Park, and my kids are like they want pizza, but they have to go to the bathroom. We say our goodbyes, we're leaving, and Ben is just like, I can't hold it. So I was like, all right, we go up, we go behind a tree, and he kind of like squats and leans against the tree, but he asked me to kind of hold him. I'm kind of holding him because I'm worried he's gonna shit on his own pants and stuff.
Yeah.
He's you know what I mean? He's
Yeah,
like a
he's-
5-year-old. He's like clumsy and
I mean, he's not used to shitting outside.
he's never done it ever.
Yeah.
He went completely just like limp, like he didn't do anything to hold up his own
Wait.
weight. So I'm squatting and my arms are out in front of me and I'm supporting all of his weight while he's shitting, and I know,
Why?
and I'm like, buddy, use your legs, lean against the like help, I'm gonna kill.
Oh no.
I was like, and I'm like, I'm gonna hurt my back. Like as I'm doing it, I'm like, this is the kind of shit that's, you have back shit sometimes.
Yeah.
It's the only reason your back gets better as you get older is you just learn to not do the things that trigger it. He used to put an air conditioner in by himself every year, turn it on at full blast, and then take a nap under it.
And every year was my back hurt.
And eventually you're like, I can't do that anymore. This is as I was doing it, I was like, this is gonna fuck me. And he just, by the way, he mostly just sharted like crazy, and then was like, I can't do anymore. Clean him up. And
What
then
did you clean them up with?
We had one baby wipe
What?
in the
One?
because my kids aren't in diapers anymore.
No, but are you
I'm
able
just
to do the
surprised-
job
yeah.
with one?
Thankfully, it wasn't a real
I
shit.
wiped his ass with all your
It was
pizza.
just he's just sputtering and farting and everything, and then so clean him up. We get cleaned up, and then he's just like, "Can we have pizza?" And I was like, "Yeah." We went back. We went back to the party
Good.
and had pizza and like finished out the day.
I'm so sorry you had to go through that.
My back the next day was as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Oh.
It was like it really, it went.
Yeah, it's shit back.
Did a bunch of people shit up there?
I don't know who else shit.
I'm wondering how much human shit there's rolling around up there.
I mean, if you're gonna close the bathroom
I
in
know.
Prospect Park on a beautiful day at 4 o'clock,
4 o'clock, dude.
people are
Yeah.
gonna take. People are gonna shit.
And
in the
it's
park.
Prospect Park. There's people just
Who are
shitting
doing
in there.
it.
Like,
Yeah.
come on, like.
There's a guy going around killing dogs. Like he walks around with a metal like walking stick, and he killed one dog and like injured the owner,
Oh my god.
and then has hurt other dogs.
like a wall,
and they
like
won't
a
like a walking
cane
stick.
type of
And they
thing?
won't arrest him.
They want to arrest
They
him.
won't. Yeah, they won't do it because they haven't caught him in the act, and like for some reason the cops are like not moving on it. People have like sent pictures of a sketch of him. They're like, "He's here now. Get here!" And of course, it take 3 hours to get there.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like I feel like cops are they're not doing anything anymore. You know?
Yeah.
That's why we need a Batman.
I think so.
You need like a Daredevil, like someone that's gonna beat up dog killers and park.
No, just
shitters.
someone without an identity that can like you can't hold accountable. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
I
on the
understand
good
cops-
side of the line.
I mean, I do think cops hesitate with a lot of stuff because they don't want to be.
Yeah.
You know what ends up happening? Like they're on camera and all. Like I understand that, but it's like if a guy's going around beating dogs, that's the guy you can go old school
Probably.
NYPD on, and everybody's gonna be like, yeah,
Fucking dog killer.
you could set him on fire, and they'd be like, the guy's fucking hitting dogs.
No. But you know, you say that, but like, you ever heard of Nextdoor.com? Or Nextdoor, it's an app. I don't think I have a website.
I don't know next.
No.
time.
It's for like, it's like everyone in the neighborhood. It's like a social media thing for just like your neighborhood. So,
Okay.
so this has been going around. Everyone's talking about, it, and there's a faction of people that are like, no, he's just mentally ill. Like, you know, like they don't want anything to happen to him. And then other people like, you can be both. You know, like you could be
Yeah, being mentally
an
ill
asshole.
isn't an excuse.
Yeah.
It's just like a problem.
but he has like I don't want to say defenders, but like the kinds of people that you think they would not be into that old school method. You know,
I get that.
Yeah.
Until he kills
Okay.
a cat and watch those people turn.
That's
It's
true.
all- It's all cat
that's
people.
true.
Wow,
I was
that's
telling John
crazy.
too. I may have overserved myself at Prospect Park a little bit.
Yeah, that happens.
And I was playing frisbee
It's
with
your
his daughter.
birthday.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
I planned to stick to wine, but like as I was getting some, I saw like this cool looking like pre-made cocktail. It was like, but it was like 86 proof, and it and it just got me, you know.
Yeah.
But I was playing frisbee with Dorothy, and we were basically like at the same level of motor skill.
My 3-year-old
Kinda
daughter.
nice. At one point, I'm sorry to admit this, but I was like trying to play horseshoes with her because you brought the frisbee,
Yeah.
put the hole in it. Like I was trying to get it on her head. I'm sorry.
No, she probably loved it.
She did.
You
she
didn't
did,
hurt
to be
her. You
fair.
hurt Ben, but you didn't hurt her.
Did I?
Yeah.
How? What did I do?
There was pulling something through like a bench or something.
Oh no.
You're playing like tug of war with the frisbee through
Oh yeah, I do remember this
the
a little
wooden
bit.
boards and
yeah.
a bench, and you pulled it, and his hand went through the boards,
Oh,
and his
no.
fingers got stuck.
I'm so
into
sorry.
the screen.
I forgot about that until now. Oh my god.
And I almost,
You're
I
a
did,
monster.
but I almost
Oh, no.
talked to him about like I almost wanted to be like Joe's drunk.
I know. Oh my god. Can't believe I'm finding out about
Joe's
this now.
drunker
I mean,
than you.
Yeah,
you're
it's
unlocking a memory, kind of like that when you heard the Yellow song. This is like what's happening to me right now.
but he was fine. He needs to toughen up.
Okay, I'm glad I could help.
Yeah, you were playing like tug of war.
I remember
with,
it now.
What do they call it? Or I don't know if I pronounce it Arobi or Arabi. You know those round? It's a big circle. It's like a frisbee.
I have no idea.
It's in the Guinness Book of World Records for the farthest like thrown object.
I have no idea.
They just go. If you let it go, they just sail forever. But they get caught in trees and stuff a lot. It's like a frisbee with a hole in it.
I hope he doesn't hate me.
He doesn't hate you. He likes you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Close
No,
call.
it's fine. It was cool. He
Speak.
needs it. He
I
needs to
guess
get
you're
out.
right.
He needs to get-
You're not going to do it.
He needs to get. You know, he's in school now. He's in kindergarten. He got hurt in gym.
I think it's
yesterday and
important.
stuff. It's like he's in soccer now.
So
Like
you know how kids are. You know what he's gonna remember? Shitting in the park. He's not gonna remember his fingers getting hurt.
Okay,
He's
good.
he's
gonna
gonna remember
his
his
shitting
dad
in the-
holding him, saying,
Yeah,
"You're
that's how
breaking
kids
my
are.
back." While he takes a shit in the
Yeah.
park.
That shitting in the park superseded
Okay.
everything
That's
else
important.
that happened.
That's
that
an
day.
important core memory too.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm
You're in the clear. Don't worry. You're fine. You're
glad
okay.
I can help. I gotta ask you guys. So you have kids. Are you teaching them to say "God bless you" when people sneeze, or even "bless you"?
Yeah, bless you.
Bless you.
Yeah.
Do you ever think about how weird it is?
A little bit, but it's also just like
It's a social norm.
I know, but it's a weird norm. You would be an asshole if you didn't say it and like you were growing up. People would correct you.
But it's a silly thing.
Yeah.
I've had this thought recently because I'm raising my kids without any religion, which is not how I grew up. It's how you're raising your kids. Your family wasn't super religious though, but like
no, but I mean, we went to church on Christmas. You know, we were like that. You know,
but when you start to apply logic to things we do as a society and in the culture, you can eliminate
I know
everything to the point where you're just, yeah, what's the point? And I think some of the ceremonial stuff we do, and I think it's important to have that.
Yeah.
On some level, it's just teaching them to like do a nice. I know it's ridiculous, and you could have a similar rule if somebody farts or coughs.
We should,
but it's just. At the end of the day, when you do say it to somebody who sneezes, when you're out in public and somebody sneezes, and you're the only person who says "bless you,"
I know, feels pretty good.
Occasionally,
right.
Occasionally, you get somebody who doesn't
win the award.
They didn't even
doesn't
fucking
want
look at
it,
you,
I guess. But for the most part, it's a thing that's just like it's just a nice. It's like a silly reason to just do something nice.
I appreciate hearing that because I've been trying to wrap my head around. Not that it matters. I have no reason to like be thinking about this, but like, yeah, I was just trying to wrap my head around like why I feel weird if someone doesn't say it to me. Like I feel like something's missing from the situation, you know?
It's almost disrespectful.
Yeah, and I can't understand why it's disrespectful because no one did anything wrong.
Because you're not being acknowledged.
Okay, I guess.
But it's a weird.
Yeah.
It is a weird thing. And there's all the I love when people come up with reasons where it's like, oh, your heart stops and this and that. And it's
well,
just
isn't it because your soul leaves your body for a second, so that's why you're like, God bless
Well,
you.
the real reason
That's why, right?
You sneeze your soul out.
You sneeze your soul out.
the real reason is during the plague, it was one of the first symptoms, and it was like, oh man,
Oh,
it's like
really?
good luck.
God bless you. You know, like take care of this guy.
I like that as like a sickness thing.
Yeah, it's more like I hope you're in good health. I think that's what Gesundheit means. It's like good health.
Yeah.
You know.
I like that. All
So,
right.
if you want some logic to it, sure.
No, I try to push all that stuff with the kids. Yeah, and they're pretty good with it.
Yeah.
Look, because it's like you said, it's a social norm. It's a respect thing.
Yeah.
Dorothy's
it's like holding
got
a door and saying thank you. It kind of ranks in there.
burping and saying excuse me. Dorothy's like got it all screwed up because she never says excuse me, so somebody always goes, excuse you. So she just learned that when
Excuse
somebody
you.
else burps, she goes, excuse you.
That's so funny.
But she'll burp and just look at you.
Waiting
And
for
like
it.
walk away.
She's like, come on, say it.
This is where you say excuse you.
Do you say excuse me
That's
when
so
you
funny.
yawn? I do that, and I realize it's super annoying.
To say excuse me when you yawn?
After I yawn, I'll yawn and say, "Oh, excuse me."
But I understand that because you don't want to
Imply
it
that
can
you're-
imply that
yeah.
someone's boring you or I think it's a
All right.
polite thing.
Yeah, I
Okay.
wouldn't think twice of that.
I do.
Bless you, though. Go fuck yourself. You
Yeah.
didn't say that to me.
I remember you getting mad years ago at somebody else who was like tired and falling asleep and doing that thing where it's like, no, I'm not. And I remember you were just like, what is it?
Yeah.
He's like, he can't wrap it. And I understand. He's like, because I can't either. It's like, you couldn't wrap your head around why somebody would deny.
People will fight you
Nodding
on it.
off.
If you're watching a movie with somebody and they start falling asleep. Oh, something's back there.
There's
Something's
another
afoot.
raccoon's out
Pigman?
there. Yeah, but the raccoon looks scared. The raccoon's going up in the tree like something else is out there.
Uh-oh.
It's a whole fucking zoo back there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there's another animal over there.
Run from the pig man. It's pig man.
What's
That raccoon's getting the fuck out of here. Look at him.
Who was that? What was that?
I don't
Shut
know.
up. That was a person, right?
I don't know. No,
It might be the
There's
pig man.
something back there.
Like-
Wait,
about the
Paul,
pig man?
like Paul.
We don't know what the pig
Zindel?
man is. Well,
it's
he
like
came up with the term
squealing.
pigman, not knowing Paul Zindel.
There was something that walked by like that. It looked like it was wearing a
a
hat.
MAGA hat.
Yes.
Looked like a
Wait.
Trump, looked like a Trump support. What is that?
No, I know what this is. I know what's happening. I knew it. I knew it. I
Happy
knew it.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
He's gonna.
Ladies and gentlemen, Vert is here with a Bluetooth speaker making animal noises. Oh, it's gross.
Oh.
Man, you beautiful man. I love you.
Oh, my boys,
I love you.
I love you, buddy.
Oh, this is so good. He's smoking the candle.
Yeah, right. Look
Cookie
at
Puss is
Jay.
smoking.
He nailed it.
You gave him one eyebrow.
All right, so
This is the best day of my
Vert's here
life.
with a cookie puss.
All right, guys. Hello, Super Live Adventure.
A cookie puss.
Hey, buddy.
A cookie puss with vitiligo.
We need to put it out of its misery. It's not how you want to go through life.
And I was gonna play those noises.
Dude, the raccoon ran up
Yeah.
the tree. He knew you were gonna rape him.
That was harrowing.
How about that?
How about
He
it?
came
that
running
was-
to the backyard with your dick.
That was
out.
good. Look, it does look like a Trump hat, but it says daddy on it.
Yeah.
It sucks so bad. It's so good.
It's so good.
It's the worst way ever. It's so good.
You are listening to the
Adventure Podcast.
Oh
We
shit!
gotta do it all over again. We're doing a whole
New episode.
Wait, can you blow out the candle?
No.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy
What a
birthday.
delight.
All right,
You guys
let
are
me
too
settle
fucking
Yeah, you
in.
want
So-
to settle in? You want to
I'll
pause the
settle in.
recording?
Yeah,
We'll
settle
settle in.
Well, I'll pause the recording in a second, but I will say this: get settled in.
Yeah.
But just a little backstory: we were going to do this episode a week ago, and we canceled. Vert was sick; he had a fever and
Yeah.
shit. And
This was all part of it.
this was all part of it, and
Oh.
that's why the episode didn't happen. And me and Chris were like, "It's also fine. We're doing a live show."
Yeah.
And that live show was.
I heard the episode.
we fucking
I wanna
died.
know more about it.
Oh, it's the
We went from
worst.
thinking we were gonna be like a week ahead to like having a scramble and stuff. But yeah, this was supposed to happen then, and he was under the weather, and we wanted to wait.
Oh, he kept sending me his
Yeah.
temperature, and I didn't give a shit. I remember
All right, I'm gonna
didn't-
pause here,
Okay.
and we'll be back. We're back,
Damn.
ladies
way
and gentlemen.
back. We're way back.
Vert is here.
Hey,
Wow.
guys.
It's been a very long time,
Yeah.
dude. That entrance was perfect. We really had.
I've
There was a
been thinking of
raccoon
it-
on the deck when you came.
He was a big boy.
That was the
Or
plan.
girl.
Vert was like, I'm gonna sneak in like I'm a raccoon. And whatever you were playing off that Bluetooth speaker.
It reminded me of that
was
attack
scary.
that we experienced in
yeah,
your yard.
yeah. Yeah, Joe and I were getting high in the backyard for my birthday, I think it was.
Yeah, it was.
And not only was it just wild animal noises, but it was two, and it was a
Fucking.
fight. I wish
Oh.
it was fucking because it was fucking. We
But,
would've been
yeah, one of them was like mortally injured, and like
Yeah.
it just wouldn't die. It just
And you heard
whimpered
it just
for a
like
long
slowly
time.
like succumb to the other one, just like.
It was the most tragic shit, man.
Oh,
But
that's rough.
actually, but at that moment, I put on a Ludacris and like Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, we
song.
had to like brute force our way into having a good time after that.
Yeah, we could have a good time no matter what. What if
The
you
last
went
thing
to,
that skunk heard.
Yeah.
What if you went to like
Luda.
check what it? Did you see it was actual
No,
skunks?
because we didn't even move.
We
Yeah,
were
we didn't even move.
frozen, just
Yeah.
looking at each other and at the fire. And you have like an abandoned house basically next
Yeah,
to
next
you.
door is like a foreclosed house.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Where is it exactly? I just want to check it for ghosts.
He's at the
Pop
skunk
by.
fight. He wants
Oh, I
skunk.
see.
You
Skunk
want a
fights.
skunk? You need a skunk?
Skunk fight.
Skunk fight. Skunk fight.
Oh, I'll fight a skunk.
I'll tell you, dog fighting is horrible, but a skunk fight, I'd go every.
It's two stinky,
Every
hairy
Friday.
things rolling
Oh
around.
my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
Like
Me
smell-o-vision.
fighting a skunk.
Do skunks spray each other? Do they outspray each other?
Well, I guess you would be used to the smell if you shit it
Yeah, I know.
yourself.
It's not like
You
you're.
think they like their own smell?
If they're anything like us.
If they're. That's true.
Yeah, what if you outspray like a skunk? Like, no, I'm stinking up this place more
I
than
don't
you're
know.
stinking up.
Do you know anyone that's ever been sprayed by a skunk?
No.
No, not personally.
Yeah, my bitch
No.
mom.
Really?
No, no.
She's very nice. I don't.
No, my mom's perfect, actually.
Yeah.
She's never been around a skunk. She's not a bitch.
No.
No, my mom.
No, but I know somebody whose dog was sprayed.
That I
And
fear.
that's-
Yeah.
they have to
that
put
is-
it down.
Well, and it was they had to put it down. Yeah.
What?
No.
They shaved it, they bathed it, and they finally said "fuck it," and they
Dog
shot it. In the, no. But it was rough for a long time. Yeah, it's a fucking.
Did they
dog.
shave it for real?
No, they didn't shave it. But they
Why
got
would you not
whatever.
shave it?
I know.
I don't know.
The first thing I would do, that would set off.
That's a
Janine.
weird looking dog.
Oh, okay.
Janine, yeah.
All right,
it was
that
like
makes
the
sense.
whole, and I think it was a whole special bath and everything, but
Yeah,
the dog was like outside for days after.
Are you supposed to take a bath in tomato sauce?
I heard it was
Yeah,
tomatoes. Yeah.
Is that
what
like
they
a real
say.
thing?
That's like
I don't know.
I feel like I heard that on Garfield too. Yeah, like
Yeah,
Really?
like, that's
like a
fucking
real
everything.
That's
yeah.
just so he can eat you. Like
He can make
a
lasagna.
lasagna. Yeah. Yeah, just give
Oh,
him
you
that
got
tub
sprayed by
of
the
sauce.
skunk again.
Put
I
some
think-
cheese on you.
I think my friend used like Dawn soap because I
Dawn,
think it's
love
another
Dawn.
thing where it's like it's
Degreaser?
an oil.
She's great.
Yeah.
You got to
Right,
get it
yeah.
off you. It was like fuck the tomato.
You guys
soup
all use
thing.
Dawn, right? Do you guys use anything palm oil? Like, Dawn is like the leading soap, right? I don't want to. You guys aren't fucking with other
I don't
stuff.
want to use others.
Yeah, like palm oil. What's the other
Dawn
shit?
is I love that whole marketing thing of just like when there's an
sold.
oil spill,
Yeah,
it's Dawn that saves
Yeah.
it.
Is that for real?
yeah.
Yeah, they really
yeah,
show how they like.
scrub those
Yeah, and on
ducks.
Dawn they have
Oh.
like a little duck, a baby duck.
Do you think they orchestrate the oil spills to get a little more publicity?
I-
Probably,
yes,
right?
yeah. This
I
government
do.
is fucked, dude. Yeah.
You do.
I do,
Yeah.
100% do.
Yeah.
When was the last
Yeah.
oil spill? Like, well, the big one
It
was
was a recent
BP.
one, I thought.
There's
Mm.
always one
Yeah.
somewhere.
Do you guys know the Jacques Cousteau bullshit? Did you guys watch it on Disney?
No.
No. So I'll get through it quick. I'll try not to be a fucking
The
jerk
Jacques
off
Cousteau
about it.
bullshit
Yeah.
on Disney.
Who's-
A real
Check it out on
Cousteau
Disney
jerk off over here. Oh, all right. This guy getting on his boat wearing his red hat, showing his fucking cock to the whales. What a jerker.
Just jerking off in the Arctic. Yeah, that's my story. That's it. No. So
Hoping to
Jacques
come on a polar
Cousteau was an
bear.
explorer, but he explored the underwater. Him and his buddies
Okay,
came
you
up
really are starting from the beginning.
with well, I'm trying to get it good.
He explored the underwater.
And him and his buddies, they like look so nice and svelte.
He
They
can
had,
hold
like
his breath.
little bikinis.
Days.
yeah.
If you've ever seen,
yeah.
if you've ever seen Life Aquatic,
Yes, that's
it's
it, yeah.
basically Jacques
But
Cousteau.
what they didn't, or maybe they did, I don't know if you could allude from this, but so he discovered oil in places. He's like, oh yeah, oil comes out of there. I know where it comes out of, like, you know, that over there.
Oh,
there.
just from
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
where, because he's discovering and mapping the ocean floor. So oil companies are like, hey, Jacques, can you help us out? Can you show us where to go? And he's like, yeah, sure. It's over there.
So casual.
And then like, yeah, but that's kind of the idea. 'cause
Right.
He was just busy
what
exploring.
did you think they were
and-
going to do?
Well, he went back and he saw that they weren't taking care of where they were drilling and that just areas were absolutely devastated and ruined. He's like, oh my God, what did I do?
Right.
Like, holy shit. Like,
So
I
he's an
showed these
idiot.
guys something.
He didn't realize.
And yeah, he did,
He's an idiot.
You,
well,
should
he's
you
not-
didn't see this coming? I don't know.
I don't know, because he was
Oh,
just he was in the name of science and just exploring. Like, you know, oil companies like, oh, where's the oil? And they did not take
He
care
thought
of it.
there were a bunch of honest science guys too.
like,
Right.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That's why I gather the
We
oil.
study oil.
Yeah. I'm a real oilologist.
Yeah, oil. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
all right.
I guess he made like a lot of documentaries and they're all very bright and shiny. But then when that happened, he started making dark kind of.
I have become death.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah,
you're all gonna
like,
fuck
oh.
it up anyway. Like, you're
Wow.
a fucking idiot. Yeah.
Interesting.
So he had like a night. So like in Life Aquatic, he's kind of troubled in that way.
Yeah,
Like he's
yeah.
kind of pissed off at the world because
So wait, Disney's playing these?
Disney. It's a
They're on the
documentary.
Disney Plus?
It's a Jacques Cousteau documentary.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, I
Yeah.
would love to
I
watch that.
jerked off like 3 times during
There
it.
you
Yes,
go.
that's what I'm
Right,
into.
that's what
I'm
we were waiting
into.
for.
Polar bears. I want to see their assholes as they run away from something.
Yeah. I
By the
love-
way, thank you for picking up the cookie puss.
Yes.
I
Oh,
feel like just so listeners understand.
Yeah, there
All
was
the
a whole-
You literally
buzz.
came
Yeah.
in. You surprised
pushed out,
Joe.
baby.
You came in
Puss-
through the backyard.
That pussy, baby.
you
Pop
played-
that pussy, pussy, pussy,
about pussy
pussy,
pop?
pop.
What is this?
So I love to have a cookie puss on my birthday. My son now likes to have a cookie
Aw,
puss, but he
well.
fucks the name up and he calls it
Oh,
a pussy
you did
pop.
tell me this. Yes. Yes.
So in our house, it's a pussy pop. So
Pussy,
Okay.
pussy,
it was
pussy,
a good,
pop.
it was a good pussy pop.
Daddy, I want a pussy pop. Is that
With a
it?
little-
Yeah,
for my
yeah.
birthday?
I'll tell you a little backstory. When Chris ordered it, we're on like me, Chris, and Vert. We're on like a group text,
Yeah, secret.
and Chris messages. He's like, Carvel on the phone. They were getting all confused with the eyebrow thing
Right,
because
'cause
I wanted to match you. I wanted to have a
That's
little
sweet.
white. And he goes, so I just told him one white eyebrow, one dark eyebrow, and I was like, no, right?
Yeah,
Bert was on it. I
right.
was like, no, that
Specific.
doesn't work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be.
And I was like, you got to tell them 2 chocolate eyebrows, one has a vanilla stripe.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah,
That really was a delicious little vanilla stripe.
Closer to
I
the
love
nose.
a vanilla stripe.
Like we had to explain exactly.
But when
I
I
should've
came
just
in,
showed him a picture.
when I
Yeah,
came
feel
in,
free.
that guy was so excited because I was like, wait a second. Chris, the order for Chris cookie was like, let me ask you something. And he's like, the eyebrow. And then like I followed him to the back. I showed him a picture of you.
Falls the
Beautiful.
back. I pulled
Beautiful.
down his pants. I hit him over the head with a Fudgy the
Gave him a
Whale.
pussy pop.
This might be the first cookie puss with
Down
eyebrows,
on his
period.
cookie puss.
Yeah, they don't come.
It's
They're
historical.
not born with eyebrows.
No, they're not.
They don't need them on that planet. There's no dirt to get in the eyes, right?
Yeah.
No dirt on Planet Birthday.
Wow.
No sweat, no dirt.
If they did have eyebrows all the time, you think they'd be like angry eyebrows?
Yeah, they were.
Sure.
They were like old ladies like drawing on pencil eyebrows.
Oh, those
Yeah.
suck. Those suck so hard. I'm
So
sorry. Sorry,
bad.
old ladies. I hate seeing that shit.
Oh, I know.
That was a thing for a while.
Yeah. Well,
Uh-huh.
I know somebody who's not an old lady.
Mm.
Somebody at my job who has like the no eyebrows, and I
Yeah.
think they're tattooed on now.
I know.
Yeah.
While they
We
were drawn.
Like
Oh
microblading?
yeah, we know.
We have a
but
couple
these-
people our age.
Yeah,
who,
these are clown eyebrows.
yeah.
Those people like clown eyebrows.
Sure.
too.
Well, because there's a thing
Yeah.
called like microblading where they tattoo the eyebrows, and I think maybe it just
I
doesn't
think
age
that's
well.
what- I think that's what it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's something like that where you
We
straight up clown.
we know a girl who like plucked and waxed and everything to the point where it's just like the hair did not grow back.
Oh man.
Wow.
And then got the tattoos.
Oof.
That's what it becomes.
But I can empathize, like
What expression would you like forever?
yeah,
They
yeah.
ask
Yeah,
you
that's
at
a
the
hard
tattoo parlor.
commitment.
That's a
Wait,
tough-
you want to see surprised, curious?
The John Belushi.
Stick with angry.
The John Belushi.
Give me the Belushi,
You want
please.
the Rock?
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Do you want to smell what the rock is cooking for the rest of your life?
It's a big decision. I wouldn't do it. I think you got to have a Velcro situation where you just
Oh, that's smart.
when somebody says something, you go you look away and you adjust them and you come
Yeah.
back and you're like,
Oh, like
what?
really? Like a Magna Doodle, like that. Harry,
yeah, what was
guy.
that magnet thing?
Harry.
Oh yeah.
Let me get the Harry, please.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, someone needs to work on an adjustable artificial eyebrow.
Yeah, they got to be out there. But yeah, the tattoo has to
Should
stop.
be me.
The tattooing, it doesn't
Yeah.
work.
But what if
Should be the one.
I know, really. I know, Joe.
What if it's like,
Can I go on record and say I love your look? I know a couple guys who also have like white patches and they're not in cool spots.
Yeah.
It's
I got
always a
lucky.
big circle on the side of the head or
Tim
something like
Dunn.
that. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
That's
I think
another
this
good
I
one,
think
too.
this I think Imburgio has a sexy look. I love it.
Thank you.
I do.
The
watch
world
out.
fell in love with
Very
it. The
sexy.
world is in love with your eyebrow.
I used to be ashamed of it. I used to
Yeah.
dye
I'm
it.
sure. I
Really?
understand.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
understand.
Yeah,
Of
it
It made
course.
you
Oh
more
my God.
powerful.
It did, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was a video game called Echo the Dolphin.
Yeah, I
Remember
remember
this?
Echo the Dolphin.
And he had 5 white stars on
Just
his
a
head.
Sega thing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I remember like relating to it. I was like, I'm like the dolphin,
Yeah.
but I hit it in 3 years. Exactly.
I'm an
Wow. Echo the Dolphin.
Yeah, Echo the Dolphin. Yeah. I think I might want to fuck a dolphin.
Yeah,
Echo. You should have been at our fucking live show last week.
we were talking about fucking
That's all we were
dolphins.
talking
Yeah.
about.
Did you hear
Oh, we
about-
bombed so
Did you
hard.
hear about that researcher and her relationship with Peter the dolphin? Do you know about this in the
Wait,
60s?
Oh, it's a
No,
fe-
I
a
don't know.
female?
I don't
No,
know about that.
relationship with a
I only
female.
know about a guy fucking plugging a blowhole.
Yeah, there's a
I don't know
documentary about that
anything
guy.
about
A real blowhole or the vagina?
The vagina. He was
I don't-
the vagina.
it was-
The
Yeah.
vagina.
Is there a difference though?
Yeah, one's for oxygen and one's for peeing.
All right.
Yeah.
Just checking. I don't know
Use
as
that.
much
One's-
about dolphin anatomy.
One is definitely animal
Yeah.
abuse.
I don't know much about
And the other is
women
pure
or
pleasure, baby.
female women.
Under the
animals.
sea.
This is, you want to talk about animal abuse? This is a fucking sad story.
All right, let's hear
okay.
it.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
ready? You ready? So she was a researcher from this facility, and they were researching dolphins.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't remember how, but acid was involved. It was like, I think John C. Lilly or whoever, like one of the early proponents of acid was involved in the research. And she had a very special bond with this dolphin. She would jerk it off, and like it was not like sexual beyond that, but it fell in love with her basically.
Wow.
And then they lost funding. and she had to leave. And the dolphin, it's the only case on record of a dolphin committing suicide. It sunk to the bottom of the tank and never came up for air, and it just drowned itself to death.
No.
Yeah.
Because this lady stopped giving it. What were they paying her?
He was just filled with cum.
But the funding stopped.
I know.
So she was just like,
Well, I assume she was driven out. I mean, I don't think she was like that wasn't part of the research to jerk the thing off.
Bert's getting a beer. He's off mic. He just said, "What if it was filled with cum and it just sank?"
I didn't hear it.
No,
like cement.
she was saving his
Liquid
life.
cement. Yeah.
The cum out.
It's true.
That
We'll never know.
poisonous cum.
They ran out of funding. We'll
Save
never know.
me.
I made a
my
Fruity
God.
Loop song. You guys know Fruity Loops? It's just a silly program. Not silly. It's a good program. It's like a studio, like a garage band.
Yeah.
But I remember copy and pasting this whole thing about having sex with a dolphin into the song, and
Like
I made
an
this,
audio track, or
and because it was like a computer voice that
oh
read
right, it was like speech
Yeah.
to text, right? You could type whatever.
yeah, and I made this like sciencey background, like beep boop boop boop. And like it's like to have sex with a dolphin, the penis is 14 inches long and can come as far as 17 feet.
Have
Like,
sex with a dolphin.
So if you like don't let it come inside you because you would like explode because it could come as far as like
These are
like
facts?
Yeah.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
like comes out of your mouth.
It's at 17 feet
Oh.
underwater too.
yeah I
Wow,
yeah.
That's like.
I wish I saved the song. It's like
It's a
on
high
the old-
velocity jizz.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so that dolphin definitely drowned of jizz. Like he definitely drowned in his own jizz.
Well,
He
rest in
sank to the
peace.
bottom.
Yeah,
The
Peter
dolphin who drowned of jizz. Bert, you weren't here. We paid tribute to Judy Tenuta
Robbie Coltrane.
Wow.
and
Jess-
Angela Lansbury.
Angela, yeah, she died too.
Would you
put
said,
them-
I
I
would
mean,
said
to
Jessica
the- We're good now.
Fletcher.
We're good.
We're good,
You know
we're
Judy Tenuta died?
No, I don't know. I'm not good like this, guys. I know. And you're like a little bit of generation.
We're
older than
older,
me.
that's
yeah,
why.
Yeah.
Nobody
I
knows
respect it all.
Tenuta.
I didn't
I'm not that
I
good.
didn't expect
I
it.
know Paula Poundstone, but she's
Poundstone.
alive.
Paula, I know Paula Poundstone.
Paula
Paula
Poundstone.
Paula Poundstone.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think any guys are. Don't worry.
Is she still
I don't
jerking off dolphins?
Only if they're underage. From what
Does she
I've
have a
heard.
social media?
I don't know. She was like canceled for a while. I think she did
Whoa.
something with a kid.
Oh.
I
Wow.
think she was cleared of that, but she was accused of some sort of like child
Yeah.
abuse, molestation, or whatever, and it kind
Yeah, I don't
Wow.
know.
of affected the career. But I don't think it was true.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't matter.
Wow.
Well,
yeah, I know,
well,
right?
that's
true.
All of those letters, all those angry letters and tweets and emails I sent to you, Paula. I apologize. I'm
Send her
sorry.
letters?
For for years
Wow.
I've been writing awful things, notes on bricks and throwing them to
Wow.
her.
Well, when you hear this,
Yeah.
Paula, I hope you accept this
yeah,
apology.
yeah.
It
I
wasn't
went
nice.
too far.
Wasn't nice.
He
I
would,
went too far,
You could take it
Paula.
back.
he would
Sorry,
write a
Paul.
mean note, attach it to a brick, wrap it in a blue blazer, and throw it through.
Yeah,
a
with
window.
shoulder pads.
That's what he used to do.
Okay.
The shoulder pads are so big, the brick just bounces off the glass. Boom.
Margaret, like she was on Channel 13 a lot, right? Am I crazy? Like she-
PBS?
yeah, she was on.
PBS.
She was on like PBS a lot, right?
For what?
To meet the kids.
To
Yeah.
beat the kids.
Yeah, I don't know. Hanging out with the frugal gourmet.
That
Looking for-
guy
looking for
turned out to
something to
be a
eat?
kid fucker.
Yeah,
Wow.
huge.
The frugal
Huge
gourmet was a
kid
huge
fucker.
pedophile.
That name, the Frugal Gourmet, sounds.
Yeah, that sounds.
Jeff Touch a Kid or something. His name. He had like a weird
Yeah.
name, Jeff something. But my father loved this guy. He bought his books
Wow.
and he loved.
He's big
this
on
fucking
PBS.
guy.
He befriended Elmo just to
Just a touch of.
Ooh.
be like,
Well,
yeah.
the Elmo guy too.
Those two
Yes.
together. Those two were doing shit together on PBS.
Elmo and the Elmo guy?
And
The
viewers
Elmo
like
guy,
you.
Yeah,
the original
those
voice
two
of
pedophiles.
Elmo, Kevin Clash, who's also I know because he's the voice of Splinter.
Did you do
in
the
Ninja
voice
Turtles
and the
movie.
Oh,
and the
really?
He did the
puppeteering?
voice
Yeah.
and the hand, yeah. The whole
Wow.
thing.
Documentary about that guy I watched
He was-
before he
he-
got in trouble.
He
Right
like
before-
was
okay.
like
Because Elmo was around. If you watch Follow That Bird, you remember the Sesame Street like Big Bird movie?
Okay, yeah, yeah.
It's long before
Yeah, yeah.
Elmo was a thing.
Yeah.
Elmo's in it, hanging out of a window at the end when Big Bird comes home. It's one of the puppets that was just there.
Right.
And this guy picked it up and started doing a voice, and it like took off.
Mm.
But
Fucking PBS pedophile
but
broadcast.
he was having sex
fucking
with like
wow.
teenage boys, right?
Pubic
Like,
Yeah,
voice
he was
sex.
like grooming young boys.
Well, it's sad because now that he's not puppeteering Elmo, no one's there to jerk Elmo off. And now Elmo's gonna
Elmo's
He's
gonna
gonna
drown
sink to the
himself in the
bottom.
bottom,
himself in his own cum.
bottom of the tank.
The Elmo
You can't do that,
the
man.
Elmo come. The Elmo
Inside the goldfish's bowl. What's his fish's name? Do you remember?
Dorothy.
Oh,
It is
I don't
Dorothy.
know.
It's my
Yeah.
daughter. Oh, my daughter's name.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
should we stop this before
He's
we
gonna
go in
fill
there?
himself with cum and drown himself at
Put his head in the
the bottom of the fishbowl. Thanks for reminding me of the fish's name.
head in there and drown himself. Elmo don't want to live.
Elmo's mom.
La 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 la. Kill myself.
Oh man.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck
Yeah.
that. Fuck Elmo. Fuck the fucking guy with his hand up Elmo's ass. Fuck all them
But
stupid.
of course he's a pedophile. If you're a kid, if you didn't know any of that, we're parents.
Yeah.
If it's like
Oh.
if it was just like, oh, Dad, I'm gonna hang out with the guy who puppeteers Elmo, you'd be like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll come along with you.
Yeah, how does he get alone with them?
Because he's the Elmo guy. Of course he gets alone.
What are
Because
they?
his dumb parents.
What's the pretense? Though? What are they gonna? What is he claiming that he's gonna talk about with them? The art?
Puppetry.
I know.
puppetry?
Let me put my hand in you. You know, like
Oh my god!
Oh,
Wow, yeah, that's the Elmo slide.
did Elmo lose popularity after this occurred? Or is he still?
no, but he's
No.
like a little. He's a little he's
Just
a
a
little
different-
bitter and angry now.
Yeah.
He's got a different energy.
You know what's
Wow.
He's been through some shit.
There's a
His
great
reputation.
episode where like Zoe has like a pet rock. Do you ever see any of that?
No.
And Elmo
I'm
and
an
Elmo
adult,
is
so I don't-
Elmo's real close to just being like, Jesus Christ with this shit. He's like, yeah, he's been through.
Yeah.
He's different now.
Uh-huh.
It's really funny to watch him. He's like
You
he's
know what?
very fed up
I
with
put
life.
I put on Elmo in Grouchland, which came out in like 1997. You know what's funny? So it starts off in Elmo's room, and he has a poster of Tiger Woods in the corner, which is just so funny.
another problematic.
If that's more aligned with Elmo
problematic-
now than
It's all
like,
tied,
Yeah.
man. The
Well, nobody's
PBS
perfect.
superstars. Yeah, but
you know.
What about Helena
Yeah.
Rubinstein? What's is she? A
Yeah, I
bitch?
don't know. I don't know.
She's
what
the
her deal
one.
is.
I mean,
Who
really
touches every kid.
blame her for all of it.
Who's that?
the Helena
It's all-
Rubinstein
that's
Foundation.
Right.
Yeah.
And viewers like you, but oh yeah,
Who is she?
I
Oh.
don't know.
Don't include me in this shit.
Right,
Viewers like me. It's my fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, Helena Rubinstein. Fuck her.
I just assumed she was like a blind woman. I don't know why.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, but I think Helena Rubinstein automatically is like a blind
You
woman.
mean Helen Keller almost?
Maybe
Yeah,
like Helen
yeah,
Keller.
Helen-
Yeah, blind,
HK.
blonde.
Helena
That's
Rubinstein.
Blind
yeah,
blondes.
yeah.
Mm.
You think she's hot?
Helena Rubinstein? No.
She could be. She might
could
have.
be
Maybe
hot.
Think she's hot? Oh,
She
look.
All right, we're looking
Look
up
up a
pictures
young
of
All right,
picture.
that I
of
can
Helen
look
Keller.
up.
young.
I just pulled up my phone. I
Young.
got Chris's asshole on fire.
Young Helena Rubinstein. The Young Helena Rubinstein Chronicles.
Yeah, Helena.
Helena. I mean,
Helena.
already.
I don't know any Helenas.
Are
Yeah,
you
really.
cursed by your name? Is that what you're suggesting?
Helena Rubinstein.
She's a Polish American businesswoman.
You
Okay.
should know
Business.
her. Polish.
yeah,
and
John,
American.
you fucking idiot.
Fucking Polak.
Yeah, you should know you're kind. You're a real Rubinstein.
What are you, blind, Rubinstein?
All right.
Oh.
That's not a flattering
What's
picture.
going on there? What's
That's not
she
a flattering
doing? What is
picture.
she sailing
That's Ernest Borgnine.
San Pablo Bay? What is she doing? Fuck her.
She's funding PBS. That's
Oh,
what she's
no.
doing.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah,
Oh, there's
that's
no,
what she needs. She
there's no
needs it. She
excusing
needs
that.
PBS.
Yeah,
She needs
I,
viewers
I,
like you.
Bunch of fucking pedophiles and creeps. I
Yeah.
don't want pedophiles and creeps on my TV.
Well, now we know what the P stands for.
Exactly. Whew.
yeah.
Oh,
No,
wait.
She's yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
down with that?
She wasn't a looker.
a little more so.
That's her best picture so far. I like the outfit. She's at a toga party or something.
Guys, can we just break news to you that Helena Rubinstein's a
I
dog?
love Google. I would
Is that the name of the episode, please? Helena Rubinstein's a dog.
So she's a dog.
You know what's crazy? All right, here's what's crazy. She died in
It has to be now.
Here's what she died in 1965. She was 94 years old. When you look her up on Google, the first like people also ask, "Is Helena Rubinstein still in business?" Who's asking that question?
We didn't ask it. We knew
I didn't
better.
know
Yeah.
she did business until now.
She was one of the world's richest women.
No way.
Wow.
She was a
for
cosmetics
her.
entrepreneur.
Oh, she probably
Oh.
hurt a lot of
Animals,
and
yeah.
monkeys.
Mm.
And rabbits.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
yeah. You think so?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Back then?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wild West.
definitely.
Just mace a baboon
Just-
in the face.
Just
Yeah.
poison. Yeah.
Sit still.
Poison lipstick. Just lipstick that burns. Let's see if this lipstick burns.
Is that what they do when they
Yeah.
test on animals? They just see if,
Yeah,
if it cries?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
put deodorant on it and then they watch to see
They
if
watch it
if
melt.
it melts. Yeah.
Jeez.
Like a monkey with a screaming monkey with smoking
The
armpits.
animal is agitated.
And Helena Rubinstein's like, more.
Yeah.
More deodorant on that baboon.
Put lipstick on its ass.
Did you try the ass?
Try the ass.
And Helena
Yes, Helena.
Rubinstein is a monster.
What are you,
Wow.
blind, Rubinstein? It's dying.
What are you blind?
What are you, blind, Rubinstein? That's what I'm gonna say. Next time someone can't see something, what are you, blind, Rubinstein?
Right in front of your fucking face.
Yeah.
It's as clear as a baboon wearing deodorant.
What are you, makeup monkeys? Rip out your eyeballs?
Oh, Helena.
Yeah, you fucking whore.
Wow.
Sorry, Helena.
Yeah, sorry. I liked your programming.
You
Like,
can't make it
really.
on without blinding a few monkeys. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
How's it?
Apparently.
Hey, she supported PBS.
Yeah,
That's
thank
what's
you,
important.
Helena.
Pay for her sins, you know? A lot of guilt.
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
lot
I
of
guess
guilt
so.
brought us Sesame Street.
Jesus
Right.
Christ.
That's what it is.
She's a
That's what you
specter.
do. That's why you do that. It's just like I made a fortune.
Oh, right. So I
I
gotta get.
I
burning
melted
monkey
a lot
lips.
of yeah, melted some kittens' heads into a cage.
Then she tested the puppets, but realized,
Yeah, like, tell me more about this, Elmo.
can I put lipstick all over him?
Oh my god, imagine she has like cages of like Muppets. And she's
Yeah.
putting makeup
Deodorant
on.
and makeup.
Yeah. It's like a big bird with a shaved head.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Like sitting in a tent.
Like the prototypes before Big Bird was
It was
a-
just like
Shaved.
only feathers on the
I-
head and the body's
Yeah.
like naked, just like
He's in a cage
makeup-
and his legs are dangling,
makeup
you
to
know?
just a slut
From the
on it.
ceiling.
Just like bird, big bird, slut, big slut bird. What?
written in the lipstick on his head.
Yeah, yeah.
Shaving feathers is funny.
Yes.
Just holding him down.
Yeah.
Hey.
I don't know about this.
No, you would
Oh.
pluck them. You wouldn't. Shaving them just means
That's
like
what I mean.
the little-
Shaving
the
is
little
you leave the
quill
little.
is sticking out. They're
Uh-huh.
like a porcupine.
Oh,
Ah.
yeah, it's
Ooh,
bad.
does that hurt you pulling out a feather? It must.
No.
Well,
Poor
I'm
Big Bird.
dropping all this like animal horror on this episode.
Yeah, plucking a feather.
This
Is...
Well, they-
whole episode's been about
I know.
animal abuse.
No. Oh, joking aside, does plucking a feather hurt Big Bird?
Brought to you by the letter H for humiliation. Slut written on his
Ow.
back.
Just one at a time.
For all that bird, Big Bird ends up in a cage. They paint him blue.
They paint him
Yes.
blue. But
Oh, that was Helena who did it.
that was definitely
That was Helena.
follow that bitch.
It was bright outside and she couldn't see the yellow. So someone says, "What are you, blind, Rubinstein?" And then they
Painted
painted
blue.
Painted blue.
They should have shaved him in that fucking movie.
Yeah, they should have.
It's a good movie. That movie
Sad.
holds up.
Yeah.
Does it?
I've
Yeah, it
never
holds
seen
up.
it.
Elmo
Oh,
and
really?
Grouchland.
Oh,
haven't
it's
seen
really
it.
good.
Elmo and Grouchland doesn't.
No, it never did.
Yeah,
It's
it was
it's
wild.
shit.
Yes.
Wait, so what's Grouchland about?
But
I don't. First of all, I don't like the idea of that. Like Oscar goes into the garbage can and there's like there's a whole world of grouches.
Which is so.
Oh,
it's
I like that. That's pretty
like,
cool.
which is,
Nah.
Elmo. Oscar's hard to understand because he doesn't like being happy, but he's happy when people are sad. So like I don't know where it begins and ends. You know, like he likes
He's
sadness, so he's
therapy.
happy, but
He's a
Be
fucking
sad.
cocksucker, this fucking
I
Oscar.
fucking can't
Oh, I love him.
stand
I
it.
love him. He's one of my
Fucking
favorite characters on there.
Yeah, but he wants to make everybody miserable.
Yeah, but like he like just likes garbage and stinky socks. His little worm.
Yeah.
Like,
No, but every now he's got a
Oh, that
heart, and he
fucking
just he's
worm.
that.
I
It's,
know.
He's like, you know, I don't know. It's all a facade, man. He's got a heart. When things get to him, he shows it, and then he's like, ah, and he like goes inside
Right,
the garbage
right,
can and
right.
shuts
Come
the lid.
on, worm, come back up my ass.
yeah, I know.
Slimy. I love slime.
Yeah, why do
yeah.
you think his name is
Slimy.
Slimy?
Yeah.
It's true. Worms
That
aren't
is-
generally like.
Yo.
No, felt worms are
You're
not
not felt.
slimy.
You're
Yeah,
not
the
Felt
That's
worms are not
fucking-
slimy
He's
unless
into
you're.
Hanging out in Oscar's
Unless-
butt.
Rubenstein approved lube.
That's why he's a grouch all the time. He's got slimy up his ass all day. All right, worm, enough.
No.
I'm a grouch.
But Elmo and Grouchland was a Henson production, so it's like those sing-songies, like there's a lot of that, like feels like what's that with David Bowie?
Labyrinth.
It
Yeah,
feels
yeah.
like that, which would be fun, but then it's like too much, and it's just like
It's off. It's like
Yeah, it's
it's like
off.
seeing where ET lives. Like it's not. You don't.
Oh,
need,
and that ride, the Universal
yeah, you
ride.
it's just better. You're better off not seeing it.
So weird. Like
I didn't realize that. Is that what the ride is?
the ride is
It's his
supposed to
planet. I went on
the ride,
you,
but I
it's
didn't
supposed to be like a sequel to the movie, and you go back to the ET.
I got to
planet.
ride it once. Yeah,
Yeah, I rode
made
it
it
once
a point
too.
too.
I was too scared and nervous. I was like 6. It's like too much.
The
for
ET
me.
planet is whack. That ride, it's fun because it's a classic and it's like one of those original. It's like the only original ride that's
They
still in
still
that
I
have
don't know
park.
if it's still there. Is
Still
it?
there?
It's still there. It's still there.
Wow.
But everything else is gone. All those original Jaws and
Yeah, Jaws.
fucking
King
King
Kong.
Kong, Back to the Future,
yeah.
Ghostbusters, all
Yeah.
that shit, like those
I wonder
opening
why
days.
ET survived.
I don't know. Yeah, it is weird. I don't know. It sucks though.
Yeah,
It sucks.
It doesn't.
No,
Yeah.
it's
Oh, it's such
trope.
a
Yeah.
it's such
He's
a
just like
lame little
he's like
kid
from
right
planet
now.
like Blacklight. Like
yeah.
it sucks, right? It's like
Yeah, yeah.
it's like the back of Spencer's Gifts. When
Yeah, it's like a Jimi Hendrix
ET's
poster on the wall.
It really it's,
literally is. It's like a singing mushroom. Like, welcome home, ET. Man, you really almost got hurt in the back of the earth. It's a really cheeseball.
Yeah,
Doesn't fit the movie. Doesn't fit the aesthetic of the movie. Like when you see those dirty ET aliens.
don't you like put
It's
your
not the
name in
same.
it and it says your name
Yeah.
at the end?
I
Yeah.
think
Right?
it said my mom's name, Barbara.
I put in Elliot.
Oh, really?
Real
Oh,
authentic.
I know it could say Joe, but I want to hear Elliot.
Me and my brother, I don't remember what we put in, but it was like stuff you shouldn't put in.
They don't. Yeah.
And,
they don't
and we
do
were
it.
left there, and ET just like crosses his arms and looks at you and shakes his
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
No,
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 it just doesn't play
Just
it.
doesn't say
Yeah.
that. I never heard him say anything because
It
I
does-
never put
couldn't
in
be
anything
tempted.
serious.
We
yeah.
did. Yeah, I remember.
Wow,
like,
that's very
going.
smart.
Like,
I would
What's
never-
your name? Like
It's
Dickhole.
Yeah.
Like yeah. He's like, man.
Just nothing.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Get out of my
Get
fucking.
the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I heard if you say Helena Rubinstein, it unlocks a different. rock.
Yeah, that's why it's still
It
around.
takes you in
Yeah,
the
that's why
bag.
they're waiting.
Yeah, it's like a pedophile beat up spot.
It's like comic
It's a
ping
different
pong.
planet. Hyperspeed time.
yeah,
Like,
they shoot you.
touch me here, planet.
Oh, I gotta pull up.
My
Chris
dick.
was just talking about this.
Wow.
There was. Do you guys know about the ET finger light toy that came out in
No.
Oh, this sounds
1982?
familiar.
No.
Oh,
Does it vibrate?
No, but it created it was a problem for
created
parents.
a panic.
It
Yeah.
looks like well, let me see.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
look,
wow.
Look at the color of it.
Yeah.
You know what color ET is?
No,
They went like real pale
It's just
flesh
a dildo.
color.
This is like dying ET by the riverside.
it's just a dildo.
It's just a dildo. It's like an ET dildo
and they
that
sold
would.
it to kids as.
What were you
ET
meant to do with
finger.
it?
To put it on your finger to have like,
but
like,
ET
whack
Yeah,
it.
finger.
I wouldn't have put that on my ass. Like I'm not a fucking idiot or gay. No,
That's disturbing.
but I wouldn't.
Girls, like
Okay.
Eat-
Okay.
ET
Okay.
finger light. Finger glows when pressed. Yeah, it's not okay.
yeah, like you know, like 11-year-old daughter. breaking,
'cause I guess
breaking the seal to E.T.
There's a woman out there whose first sexual experience was
yeah.
E.T.'s finger.
Was E.T.'s
That's right.
finger.
Yeah, he's phoning home.
That's it. Well, I mean, for a lot of there's that Harry Potter's like broom that used to
one.
vibrate. That
There
was
was a
thing.
Harry Potter
Right.
broom, like a Quidditch broom, and it would vibrate, and like kids would get it for like a boy would get it for Christmas, and like this older
It doesn't
sister was
have to-
stealing it.
Laura talked to us about for her it was a doodle pen. Remember doodle pens?
Uh-huh.
What did that do? Did it vibrate as
It
well?
vibrated.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
right.
made,
It
like,
makes circles.
yeah, and for her that was
I
like,
used to lie to kids and say, remember when My Size Barbie came out? I used to say I used to have sex with that. That was like my lie.
Like to get some like cultural
what?
cachet.
Remember my buddy?
Like
Kid
to,
sister. Remember Kid Sister?
I had sex with it.
like to get to gain respect on the playground.
I don't know, but it's something I said. It was a lie. I never had sex with one, but I maybe.
So funny to brag. Like
Why?
I fucked Barbie.
I know
they made
Life
it
size
bigger,
Barbie.
right?
Life-size Barbie.
But was it a full? Because I remember there was like the Barbie.
It was like 3 feet would be. my size
I had
Barbie.
one. My sister had one too, and I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to fuck it, but I
That's what
didn't.
I'm saying.
Wait,
I
really?
fucked one. I
Oh,
fucked
you did?
Yeah.
Are you admitting it now
No,
for
no,
real?
It happened. I knew it.
No.
I knew it.
How cool! Like
My
exactly.
cookie
Yeah, no, I'm
puss's
familiar with
eyebrow. I knew it.
How big was life size Barbie?
I think it was 3
Said
feet.
3
It was
feet,
about
yeah.
3 feet is not a life size
wasn't.
woman.
For like a
When you're fucking
4.
well, you know it. I mean, you know, it depends what country.
3 feet is really crazy.
There's some tiny people.
Was it like I don't know what it's like? Was it like a Barbie
It was just
doll
a
with
big
like?
Barbie that was 3 feet.
I had no
big.
sense of scale. I just knew it. You know.
Yeah, but it was just the arm. Like the arm did not bend. It was just like the.
I just
this
knew I
arm
could
was
lay
like
with
this
it.
arm.
Did it
I
have
don't
a
know.
hole?
No, and I never been around one. At least Joe got to be around
Yeah,
one.
see, no,
You never
no,
been
it
around one?
definitely been
No, I never
around
been
one.
You
around
just heard
one.
about them.
I just dreamt about having sex with
Yeah.
one.
Well, I never had sex with one. I'm sorry to say.
But you got close. I'm sure you saw her naked.
Yeah, but. it's
Oh wait,
just-
guys!
I said the wrong
Everyone,
thing.
close your eyes. No, you don't need to close your eyes. You don't need to close.
All right, I'll close my eyes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, lotto scratch-off
And there's an
ticket.
extra one for
There's
someone
never-
who doesn't win.
What a crisp.
I just put my hand
All right, so whoever doesn't win gets the extra
Oh,
one.
this is beautiful, classic.
Oh,
This
I
is
gotta
get-
tradition here when Vert's on
Yeah, I
the show.
forgot, guys. It's so
Does
much
anybody
went
have
on
any
in my
coins?
entrance. Guys, I just brought up scratch-offs to everybody. $5 worth of scratch-offs.
I love
There's
that
4 of us.
Fast 50 over 1.8 million in $50 prizes. That's what it says on top.
So really,
I'm confused.
Over 1.8
Million.
million in $50 prize. That's how many people won.
Anybody need a
$50.
coin?
$50.
Yes, I need a coin. Thank you.
All right, here we go. Fast cash.
I lost.
Fast 50. Fast 50.
I lost.
My numbers are 9 and 17. Here we go. 12,
Nothing. Fuck this.
3, 16, 6, 14, 11. I lost.
Thank God I remembered, because if I went home and had these in my pocket, I'd be like, oh, this is so stupid.
You know what's funny? We won a couple.
Yeah.
You know where they are? This
They're in that
fucking book that he keeps. They're just in there.
Oh, you won them and then never cashed them.
Never cashed in. Never. Yeah.
There they are.
Look at the scratch. It's a collection of scratch offs from every time you've been on the show in that book.
Yeah, I guess
That's
so.
beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
That book's almost done, man.
I know.
What are you gonna
Oh,
do
yeah,
with
there's
it?
more.
You get. He
Yeah.
always said he would send it to a listener, but now he's having
Of course.
Yeah, no, that's
he's having
true.
second.
Your boy needs
second
to pick that
thoughts
up
about
Yeah,
it.
in the
it's,
basic-
it's
yeah.
too much history.
Yeah.
It's way too much. It's too much going on with this.
I'm gonna
book.
open my gifts. Another non-visual.
yeah, guys, I-
Oh, yeah.
So I got Joe a gift.
Thank you. What is this, beautiful Joe?
Yeah, I got you a beautiful Joe shirt.
Oh my god.
Right?
Oh,
It's a GameCube.
wow.
It's a V-neck.
Yeah, it's a V-neck.
Beautiful
I got a
Joe.
V-neck, and that was a choice.
Wow. You know,
It's
Yeah,
Right.
dude, that's so
John is
funny.
laughing.
Yeah.
Do you have an idea what this is, John?
I don't know what it is. I like the V-neck.
It's a video game.
What
Yeah.
game is that?
Joe played Beautiful Joe.
Beautiful
You
Joe.
remember
I don't
that
know
I
Beautiful
played it?
Joe.
Beautiful.
I always wanted to play it.
With a
And
V.
you actually
Beautiful.
played it.
Yeah.
Beautiful Joe.
Beautiful Joe.
What was it on?
This is JV Squadcast merch. I don't own one. This is nice.
The pink.
That's great.
So he's got a pink coffee mug. It's Imburgio. I know that photo. It's you lying on like a white, fluffy.
Yeah,
kinda
I had
like
just got a
rug.
new rug for my bedroom, and I was testing it out.
Just a bare ass
Took a
Imburgio on
Yeah.
a pink mug.
Thank you. Come here.
That's beautiful. Oh, look at these two.
buddy.
Prince.
Wow.
Happy
No,
birthday.
this is the best day of my life.
Oh,
Nice.
This.
And it was brought to you by viewers like you.
Beautiful
right.
Joers like you.
Beautiful.
Beautiful Joers.
Beautiful. You want to save voicemails for next week? This is a jumbo.
I guess
jumbo.
next week's the last one of the season.
It's the last one
Wow.
of the season.
Yeah.
And then we're taking November and December off, but there'll still be an episode every week. We've got some Halloween and Thanksgiving episodes. And then in December, it's the Christmas and December podcast event.
That's right.
We're gonna
Oh,
have a
special time of year.
We're going to have a Christmas special every week.
Yeah.
The
That's
whole month
good.
of December.
I know I've been
But
part of some
Vert,
of those.
Yeah.
You haven't.
Oh, you're in? Yeah.
You haven't been on the show in a while, and we're about to release a
front load.
bunch of Vert episodes.
Yeah.
It's really fucking
That's
great
great.
timing. Yeah, it's
If you're missing us, if you're in the area, come see us. We're going to be playing Thanksgiving Eve at the Manny and Friends show.
That's
at,
right.
Flagship Brewery.
Hopefully
yeah,
we can come out
that's
for
going to
that,
be a
yeah.
fun show.
Yeah, that's going to be
Yeah.
great.
If you want to stay in the loop on that stuff, join the mailing list. There's a link in the description.
Yeah. Oh, also, I am on the episode podcast Robots vs. Dinosaurs, episode 154.
Wow.
We talk about Halloween 3. I'm on there with Jake Turner, who is a good friend of the show. He calls in sometimes. It's Jake. You know Jake.
Yeah,
That Jake, the one and only Jake the Snake.
people
Robert.
should check that out.
Yeah.
Give us a call. We want to hear from you. 781-POD-SLAP. That's 781-763-7527. Or email an audio message to slap@superliveventure.com, and you can send us some snail mail to Slap Studios,
Here it comes.
536 Park Avenue, number 631, Scotch Plains,
Wow.
New Jersey,
Wow.
Like a steel trap.
07076. Do you guys have anything you want to plug, promote?
Well, Pete's show tomorrow, but I gotta miss it.
I don't think this
oh,
will be
this
out.
won't be out.
I know, but-
yeah.
Guys, go follow Pete Ravello.
If I'm
Pete
not,
Ravello's the best.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
You
it's
follow
great.
Pete
Yeah.
Friend
Ravello.
of the show.
Yeah.
Bueno is playing November 16th at
Ooh.
Rubalot in Brooklyn, unless I'm in Berlin. I'm still figuring that out.
Will Bueno play without you if you're?
Nah, they wouldn't. They could, but they won't.
Okay.
No one can really fill in.
Wow.
You know what, guys? I
Can't handle it.
just found out I'm tenured. I'm
What?
a tenured teacher.
Whoa,
Yeah.
look
Holy
at
shit.
you!
Oh, congrats.
Right.
That means we can say your full name. now.
Yeah.
Pussy, 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 pussy,
Pussy pop, pussy pop, pussy pop, pussy pop.
That's
That's
your
his
full
full
name.
name.
That's it.
Pussy 18 times.
Exactly.
Can we do a chub club so I could just be off the cuff?
Oh my God.
Okay.
We got one. We're doing one soon.
Yeah.
I'd love to have you.
I would love to be off the cuff.
Chub Club
Over
is
the
where.
word.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all the worst shit makes it.
Oh, we told
On
we just
to the Patreon.
there's an episode where we read John's grandfather's old racist joke book
Yeah.
Oh, it's
I
wild.
love to
and
see it.
dared each other. It was like Russian roulette. You just open a page, don't even look at it, and dare that person to
Well,
read that joke, and they're horrific.
But it's beautiful to do a show where you know everybody's on board, everybody supports you, they all know the deal. So check that out. Go to superliveventure.com and check out the Little Chub Club. There's links there for how you can join. Membership starts for as little as $1 a month.
Good night, guys.
Sounds like Helena Rubinstein's basement.
Thank you, Joe Imburgio.
Oh, thank you for having me. I love you guys so much.
Thank you, Vert.
Happy birthday.
Wow.
Happy birthday.
guys.
Thank
God
you,
bless.
Carvel, for your
Thank you,
wonderful
RoboGail. Thank
Until
you.
next time.
Bye, Joey Patches.
Bye.
Fit
Fit
it
it.
where you shit
Shit
it.
it.
What are you, blind, Rubenstein?